The WNBA season concluded last night as the Liberty and Lynx fought it out in Game 5 to see who will become champion for this WNBA season. The New York Liberty would end up winning the game in overtime, 67-62. It was a grinded out battle, a very good defensive game for both sides. It started in Nafisa Collier. She scored 8 points in the first quarter. She had 6 of the first 8 points for Minnesota. They got out to a 9-point lead early. The Liberty, they were struggling early on, and some of their struggles continued throughout the game. But they only made 2 out of 23 3-point attempts, and they didn't make their first one to the first quarter. But the Lynx, they didn't shoot much better. They only shot 3 of 19 from 3. So both teams were struggling from 3 pretty heavily. Not many threes were made in this game. Yeah, by halftime, it was the Lynx. They led by 12 points in the first half. That was the largest lead of the game. By halftime, it was 34-27. Then the Liberty, as soon as the second half started, they went on a 13-4 run. They ended up taking the lead. They were up by 3 in the third quarter. Sabrina Ionescu's first field goal didn't come into the fourth quarter. She had 2 points off of 2 free throws. She wasn't able to make a field goal into the fourth quarter. Nafisa Collier, she hit a layup to tie it up 58-58 with 1:35 left. Then she pushed them up by 2 after making another layup. Then Breanna Stewart gets fouled, misses 2 free throws. Sabrina Ionescu misses a 3. They get the ball back. Sabrina can't hit the 3. Nafisa Collier misses. That's the last like 2 minutes of the game. Well, 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Neither team could hit a shot at all. Then Breanna Stewart was fouled again. The Lynx finally used their challenge, and it was unsuccessful. Breanna Stewart went up there. She made both free throws. Kayla McBride got an attempt to win the game, but she missed it, and it went into overtime. So Leon Phoebus, she hit a 3. That was just their second 3 of the game to put them up. They jumped out to a 5-point lead in overtime. Wasn't a lot of scoring going on. A lot of misses in this overtime. Liberty ended up outscoring them 7-2. Breanna Stewart was finally able to make her free throws, and the Liberty win their first championship in franchise history out of 6 attempts. So they're now 1-5 in the finals. Their first time winning it in the finals last year, lost to the Aces. Minnesota won. They would have had the most in WNBA history with 5, but they weren't able to get the job done. But it was a good game. The whole series was pretty entertaining. The Lynx took game 1 in overtime. It got 2 overtime games in this 5-game series. Then the Liberty won games 2 and 3. And game 2 was the only game that wasn't close. The Lynx, they were down 1 game 4 to send it to 5. In 5, they got out hot, but it ended up folding at the end. For the Lynx, Nafisa Collier, she had 22 points and 7 rebounds. Had a pretty good game. Had a few misses down the stretch of the game, which didn't help. Kayla McBride, she had 21 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. She shot 7 of 13. She had a really good game. But where Minnesota lost there is that Courtney Williams, one of their best players on the team, she only finished with 4 points, shooting 2 of 14 from the field. And you can't have that when you need all your stars to perform when it comes down to the finals. And the third option on your team didn't do much. But where the Liberty wanted it, even though Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu struggled once again, Sabrina was 1 of 19, had 5 points, and Breanna Stewart was 4 of 15. She had 13 points, but she also added 15 rebounds. Sabrina also added 8 assists. So even though they weren't doing much scoring, they were still impactful. But where they wanted it, Jonquel Jones, she also had 17 points and 6 rebounds. She ended up winning Finals MVP. She had a great series, well deserved. But Noir Sabali, she had 13 points and 7 rebounds, shot 5 of 7 from the field, coming off the bench, and the Liberty really needed that. That's what helped them stay in the game, and she was great. That's a recap of Game 5, because I did the other recaps during my podcast. But it was a fun series. It was very entertaining. Minnesota these were the top 2 teams in the league, ended up matching up and facing in the finals, and the Liberty, they pulled away at the end and got the win. So congratulations to the Liberty winning the championship. This was a fun WNBA season. Really enjoyed it. That's it for this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down your thoughts about the WNBA finals. Peace.